Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my new mini series foundation on a Wednesday and a Friday. So basically this is going to be a mini series where I'm just testing and reviewing some of the foundations that I have. I've had some of them for a long time and forgotten just how good they are, quite frankly, as I'm starting to use them again. If you're interested in seeing which foundation I've used today, then stay right there, grab yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or whatever you fancy, whatever floats your boat, and take a pew and see what I've used today and how I've used it. And if you're new to my channel, then welcome. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. I'm hoping to keep this very similar to last week. In fact, I'm trying to keep it as much the same as I can. So I'm going to go back in again with the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, which is what I used last week, well, on Friday. So I'm just going to go back in with that exact same primer, just a very clear gel, but feels amazing on the skin. It's just so super soft. And if you didn't see my video last week, why not? No, go and check it out. Go and check out Fridays. I will link it up here in the cards so that you can have a look. And this I got in Superdrug, and I think it was only, I don't know, £3, something like that maybe. So that's my primer. Now I have to decide which foundation I'm going to be using today. So I feel like last week I used a BB cream on Friday. So do I start kind of low work my way up? Because I also have the same BB cream but in a different colour. So I'm not going to use that one today. I think I need to like move away from that one at the moment. And I'm going to go with this one. This is by a makeup artist who has her own range of makeup now. Her name is Mally. She's from the States, and like her clientele are people like BEYONCE, you know, so on and so forth. And the reason I'm going to use this today is because it's actually quite a dark foundation for me, and something I tend to usually only wear in the summer. So I can only probably get away with wearing this out kind of no later than now. Put my new specs on from Firmoo. Okay, so this is the Flawless Finish Transform and Effect Foundation in the colour medium. I usually go for medium, but this is actually quite dark, quite worn on the top actually, because I've had it for so long. But that is what the packaging looks like, and it says Mally. And if I turn it around, you can see if it's focusing. Let me get out of the way. There you go. And when you open it, so you literally, it's got a little button here that you press. That lifts open. It has got a mirror in here. I've never actually taken the little plastic bit off because I can't see to use it anyway. And then you've got like a little cover. This sponge actually sits in there to apply, but I'm not going to be using that because it's actually quite manky and I need to wash it. But it's actually in here. This is where the crown jewels are kept, in there. So it's got the lid so that you can like protect it and you don't get it all over your pad or your little sponge, although clearly you do when you use it. And if you have a look in there, it's got like a mesh, and the foundation is actually underneath that mesh. The idea being, when you press down, you just put as much onto the pad as you need and no more. Okay, so I've just put my little beauty blender in, and the idea is you just press this in. It is a little bit easier to use it with that pad, I must admit, because it's a perfect fit. But anyway, let's start. So it is quite a flawless finish, and it's a really good coverage, I find, as well. So once again, I'm not going to put any concealer on because it's all about the foundation and the coverage the foundation gives me and about how long it lasts. like, you know, before it starts breaking down, before it goes cakey, before my pores look like huge. I'm quite fortunate because I don't really have big pores. I never have done. I'm going to actually use it over my eyes as well, as I did last week. It's so comfortable, this foundation, I've got to admit. It's lovely. So that is it, my lovelies. That is this foundation on. I don't really need to do anything else with it. Goes on so well. I think the coverage is really good. I'm not going to use a setting spray or anything like that, same as last week, because it's all about the foundation and just me reviewing each one to see how they wear. And then what I do at the end of this video, when I do upload the video, I'll just put a little note in the end just to sort of say how I feel it's worn through the rest of the day. So yeah, that is it for my foundation. Take a close look and then you can see what you think of the coverage. I think it's quite nice. It is, as I say, a little bit darker than I would use for this time of year. Like going into autumn, I tend to lighten it up a little bit, but I do find that with the Mally range, medium is kind of on the border of medium to sort of going into tan for me. But I do absolutely love her foundation and her makeup range. So I will list this particular brand down below in the comments box, and I'm just going to finish putting my face on. It's going to be exactly the same as last week, no different. I'm just going to do my eyebrows, put on a little bit of blusher, mascara, and the exact same Chanel lipstick that I wore last week, which is Cocoa Rouge, because I forgot to say it last week. But I'll just show you. So my blusher that I'm going to be putting on is one that I absolutely live and die in. It's by Laura Geller, and that is the colour, which is, it's actually worn off the colour, so I can't even tell you anymore. My brows I do by Gimme Brow by Benefit, and my mascara is again by Laura Geller, and my lipstick, this is my lipstick by Chanel, which is Cocoa Rouge. Okay, so that's all I'm putting on today, which is exactly the same as last week. So I'm not going to make the foundation look any different to what I'm going to be wearing every week. So it is all about the same makeup, but it's the foundations that are changing. So I'll be back in a minute. If you're interested in how I've styled my hair today, I've used the little combs, you know, you can get like the little plastic combs, and I've done sort of an easy take on a vintage hairstyle where I've literally just used the plastic combs here and here. So if you want to know how I've done that, then just comment below and I can always do a video on that as well for you guys, because as you know, if you are regular to my channel, you know that I like doing styling up vintage hairstyles, that sort of thing. So there we go, my lovelies, this is the end of this video now. So what did you think? What do you think of this Mally foundation? I actually think it's a really nice one, and I had forgotten all about it. I'll be back with my little mini series foundation on a Friday. Till then, my lovelies, I will catch you all in my next video. Like, comment and subscribe. I'd love to have you on board as one of my subscribers, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Until then, my lovelies, stay safe and stay fabulous. Bye for now. Without dropping it.